Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rise and let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Markets wild, riding highs, riding lows. Futures unfolding like a thunderstorm show. Let that profit rain, let me feel it flow. NASDAQ dreamers, don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom show us.
Good morning, October 31st. Happy Halloween 2024. And another day, another dollar. We're down 158 on NASDAQ. Let's see. ES is down 41. YM, Dow is down 240. I got a sell on my daily. On the daily NASDAQ. Looking all right. There we go. All right, up on the 2 minute. Just moved back below VWAP. We got the support I drew in yesterday. I don't know if it shows up. I'll go to a bigger chart because I think it happened earlier than this chart can go back. So anyway. Let me go to a 15. There's a 15. We're right in some support area, the bull zone they call it. Just a couple of, I don't know if it's S4, S5, but it'd be 370, 376.75 to 420. Ho-ho. And then we got Bull's last stand, which we came down already, came below, kind of held as resistance. Then we broke up through it at right around 332. And then bear target 1, bear target 2 down below. Let me reload these real quick so I can get my bar timer going. We got about 1.5 minutes before open. So if I switch over, oh, I gotta wait for everything to load. There we go. But here's that support right here. I drew it in yesterday, probably from the hour channel, and it seems to be holding, at least offering a little bit of support. Go to the hour. A lot of support down here. We've got the 60-minute and the 4-hour zones down below. So there's one around 276 to 231, and this one's been tested. So my guess is we break, either go down there and go to 253 or come down to bear target 1. There would be some support at 229. This one has not been tested, and that is another hour. So we could get another move down here to 205 also. And then what do you know, right at the bottom of that is bear target 2 around 188. I think it's 191, but close enough. So there's some areas of interest down below. We'll see how it goes. All right, 27 seconds. I'm going to go back to a 2-minute chart. Bigger. I like it crunched up a little bit so I can see the trends a little better. But anyway, we're open now. Let's see what we do. Initial dump probably, I guess. So I'll wait for the 1 minute. Oh, I did all that and nobody was listening. Son of a gun. All right, no worries. So I'll wait for this morning open range to come out. I just gave a breakdown where support and everything was. Good times. Okay. All right, there's our new 1 minute. Son of a gun. See if we go down and test that low out. Which is somewhere around, right around there. $288. All right, I locked in about 500 already. I might lose a couple hundred here. See if we can get on down a little bit further. We are now at target 1 on the 1 minute opening range. So we could expect a bounce here. We're going to sweep that low there. All right. I took that profit. Let's see where she goes now. So the bottom of that support area is about 259. You know, my, let's see, so 289. 289. Yeah, we're going to keep going just like yesterday. Darn it. All right, let's see what happens here at the bottom. All right, here's target 2 down here. Morning, Gopher. Okay, so here's that bottom of that support. See if that holds. Be great to see a move back up here to target 1, which is the 1 minute opening range target. Here's the low of, that's the actual low of the opening range, 1 minute. So picked up 600 on that initial downward move. Now I gotta wait, see if I can get in. Okay, we just came back up and ticked this bottom. Let's see if we can punch through it or if it holds. Oh, tried to get out, couldn't get out. Gave him back a couple hundred. All right, so now we're back above that target one. All right, so we went back up and tested 300, 20,300. Oh, this thing's acting very sluggish. I might have to just not trade for a while. I put that order in up here around 290. I didn't even get entered until 285. So now I got to put my stop where I wanted to enter. That's just crazy. All right, so I'm going to come down here to bear target 1. Oh, come on. Keep going, baby. Oh, come on. Keep going. Oh, took me out for minus 100. See if we can stay above 300 if we get above there. Yeah, I put you on, Michael. I enabled you. Okay, we got a minute left on the 5 minute. I can't even put an order in. Have a good day. Yeah, 276. This is just ludicrous. You don't tell me what's ludicrous. What? So we're kind of holding up here. Maybe even a little flaggish. I might have to take a stop here. Just because it's so volatile. What I did on the 1 minute, I just took a little trend line like this. It's actually more like this on the 1 minute. Well, here, I'll just show you. Well, I'm going to get taken out here in a second. Looks like. We're kind of holding here, so this might even be a long area. Let's see what happens. Let's switch over to a 1 minute. And it's something like this. So this is target 1, this guy here. Target 3, this is the 1 minute opening range low. 42, so 3 more minutes for a 15 minute. You can also do the same thing on a 5 minute. There's a nice little trend line up. If you look at the 5 minute, I'm going to wait for a break of that 5 minute. Something like this. In fact, I might even, let's say at 260. I'll put a sell. Maybe even just a tad lower. Okay, I think we have news here. We're just kind of holding. Where's my news thingy? No events. Oh. So we have Chicago PMI at 645 and 2 more minutes. Probably going to get jerked around on this, my guess. Chicago PMI, natural gas storage, we're not worried about. The question is, do I even want to be in this trade? I got a minute to decide, less than. Coming down on that 5-minute trend line. And here's my targets down below. Here's my take. Okay. Here, target 1. Looks like we're going to zip right through it. See if I can get bear target 2 down there. See if we can drop this bear target 1. $227. We're fighting 220. Oh, suckerfish. I'll take that again below that. Doesn't look like it really wants to go up. At least at this point. I'll take 193 if we can get down there. Looks like we're just going to fight that 220 standard, 220-ish, 221 area. Always seems to be a headache. Come on down to 203. There we go. Oop, getting a little squirrely. Oh, come on now. Get back down there. Boom. Took me out. Bam. Everything's a little delayed. All right. Yeah, still going. I got my $1,400. I'm going to switch over to another account. I did not do any, what do you call it? There we go. Beautiful. All right, we're still going down. Nice little move down. Couldn't get there fast enough. Okay. Going back up, let's see if we can go back up here and test 191. That would be just fine. Oh, come on, baby. Get back up there. Okay. We got the 15-minute. Let me switch over to that real quick. I'll put the opening ranges in. Let's see. Way up here. And right here. See if those come into play later today. If not, we just keep going down. We've got some room to the downside. There's some targets down below on ES. On ES, all right, we went through target 1, or bear target 1, bear target 2. If I switch over to a daily, I was looking at this earlier. Somewhere around 56.46 is my target down there. 56.46. So there's another 140, potentially 140 points down for ES that we could go. So, not saying we're going to get there today, but I'm just saying that it's on the Elliott wave. That would be A, even though a lot of people think we're going to bounce and go to C, or this would be B. I don't know. I don't agree with it, but obviously they have more experience than I do. So I won't obviously say anything, but my target has us coming down to 56.46 on ES. Okay, I would like to move back up here to 190, 20,190. But anyway, so here's things. So eventually we'll probably, unless this is just a murder day, where we go down 500-600, we're going to hang out and probably end up somewhere around this 20,191 area would be the guess. So this is typically where we do it. But like I said, if it just comes down to a sell everything, then these mean nothing, right? And neither do these supports down here. So you just, I can't tell. I don't know what they're going to do, but I don't know what people are going to do. If everyone starts selling everything, then we can just keep going until we time out. Yeah, Steven, I caught a lot of it. I'm up 1,400. Actually, I did 2 accounts. I'm up 1,242, 1,450. I've got one more that I'm waiting for another move. I'd like to get up here to 20,190, 191. Good morning, by the way. But we'll see how that goes. So, all right, so there's the 15-minute and the low and the higher in. I think I got them in the right spots, or at least pretty close. We got the midnight opening range way up here, or midnight opening, and then also the 50% overnight somewhere around here, not 393. But let's see what this guy does. On the hour chart, These are the 1 hour. The dark or the lighter green, the more effervescence or whatever you want to call it, effervescence. That's the, or lime green. This would be the 1 hour, and these darker colors are going to be the 240 minute. You can see we came down and touched the bottom of that, and so far kind of holding. I expected us to get down to, I think these guys are untouched. Oh no, see that guy got him there. Okay, so he's irrelevant. So we may come down here to 39, 20,039 might be a good spot. Or, let me see at the top of this guy. So 20,039, 20,052, 20,050 area might be a place for us to go to. Just a guess. But, you know, you can't ignore this guy, or there's another guy down here. So you got 240 in 1 hour here, 240 in an hour here. We'll see how the support handles it. All right, let me go back to a 2 minute. Okay. Squash this down a little. So you can see how this guy, how he came down. He offered some support. We bounced up. So this is where I went short initially. And I think I jumped back in at one of the, at Bear's last stand. No, Bear target 1. Thinking we were going to come down to Bear target 2, which we're at right now at 20,190. Okay, which is where I wanted to go to maybe look for another short. So what I'm doing now is I just put a little trend line here and say, well, let's see if we break it. We also on the 5 minute put in a little doji, and that 5 minute broke up above that, but man, tough day to go long today. I don't know if we're done yet. So we're breaking through a 1 minute 1 minute trend line now. And it'd be a little tough right there to take that, but man, you hate to take it at the low. But we did make a little up move to the 190, which is where I wanted to go short, which is where I should have went short instead of 30 points down, right? I mean, if I get taken out here, it's my fault. It's stupid. I should have been short at 190. I'll move that out of the way. Let me get rid of this. I got other accounts that are taking trades, running a bot. I got taken out. And just a retest of the trend line. So let me get out of the way here and see if I can see what this 5 minutes going to do. Okay, I started up a new account. See, we've got 30 minutes for IB. I'll take what I can get right here at 128 area. Actually, man, we're just kind of free falling. Problem is you got to give this thing so much berth or so much, giveaway, man. It's hard to stay in trades. You really hate to give up like 400 or 500 points just to stay in the trade. Come on, break it. Breakdown. Let's get a zipper all the way down to 120, 125. Okay, 133 is always a good number to hang on to. We bounced at 136. We got target 5 at 130, 75, you suckerfish. Quick 200 that I didn't get before. See if I can snag it. Come on, keep going. Come on, a little farther. Oh. So it's getting tired, it looks like. So, yep, getting a little tired. Plus we went back past bear target 2, which is always a watchful thing. Yeah. See what happens here. Would have liked to come down and hit this support area right down here at 127. I don't want to take too many of these $200 hits. Come on, baby, come on down. There we go. Come on. Nope. Come on. Okay, so technically I should be up at 167. Yep. All right. I gotta get to a 15-minute. Yeah, we should still go further. This 15 minutes looking pretty weak. We're only 10 minutes or 5 minutes into this, so I would expect to see a little bigger candle. Got the 5 minute. The 5 minutes just it's looking wicky, so to the downside. So which means we have wicks to the downside, which means that it's getting tired. Maybe a move above 167. Let's see, not that I want to go long. I'm not itching to go long. So we're getting some buyers trying to step in on the Delta. Delta's still down minus 1870. Let me go to a 5-minute here. Let's look at that. Keep an eye on it. See how we're starting to get smaller, smaller? So I thought, well, if we get above here, maybe 167, 168, maybe we can get a little squeeze going. I'm just thinking. Let's look at this right here and do something like this and say, well, that might be looking a little interesting. Problem is your stops are going to have to be big if you go long. So right now I'm just kind of waiting to see. Michael, did you ever log in? Nope. I'm watching. Guest has joined. Oh, you did try. All right, I'll try a little long here. We got some. We got a bunch of sell gaps above. So first one starts at 185. So it's only 15 points, which we already hit it once. So we can actually cruise on up to 220, maybe even 258 if we can get a squeeze going. Let's see what happens here. 168. But this is a long shot to take that. So not a Hail Mary, but shit. So back up to 190 is bear target 2. Come on, baby, keep going. They're trying. So 185 will be some resistance. And then we have bear target 2 at 191. So I don't know if we're ready to go yet, but I'll give it a shot. No, you got to sign back in because I've got the window open. Remember, I got to allow you to get in. So, and just because you talk, I have to push a button to then say, yep, you can come in, even though you sign in. If that makes sense. So I'm waiting for you right now. As soon as you log in, click on that Streamlabs thing, and I can, I'll let you in. Oh, come on, stay up. Stay up. Okay. It's a tough long. So 5 minutes, 13 seconds. Doesn't look like it wants to go anywhere. So if anything, it's a short here. Broken the trend line. Let's see. Drop below that, it probably would be a short. What are we down? 383? Heat shorting down here. Damn it. All right, I'm going to cut my risk in half. Well, I'll know what that means. That means I'll get tagged. Oh, okay, didn't have to. Gonna try. Let me get to a 2 minute. I'll open that chart up a little bit. Remember, these are prop firm evaluation accounts. That's what I'm playing now. I still want to play, you know, reasonably, right? I mean, I don't want to blow it. Okay, now we're coming down like I wanted it to. What did we do? We hit target 5 at 130.75. Okay, what I always do a lot of times on this case is just put a little line across here. And I'll actually maybe even try to hide behind it. Come on, baby, go. 138. So I'm giving it 10, 13 points, which is half my profit. I'll go down to target 6, which is 20,091. So it was a good entry off the 2 minute, right at that candle. Let's see if I can capitalize anything. All right, we're at the top of that support area that I showed a little while ago. Okay. There's a new link. Come on, baby, keep going. Come on, get down. Get back down there. Okay, I wouldn't mind hiding behind 130 here. It's 131, but we've already hit it twice here. I'll go ahead and try to capture a little more. There we go. I'm out now. Now, since I got out, I have no problem getting back in if we come back down. Basically, I'm risking 200. Oop, just risk the biscuit there. I'll try to get back in at a higher price if I can. Damn it. It's not cooperating with me, but just taking me out every time. Because we got a big gap here to fill. Potentially we could fill it. Right now, so far, we're kind of, that line is kind of holding, but obviously it's not now. Damn it. Oh, there you are. I see you now. Man, it's tough getting in this room, dude.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like Fort Knox.
It is like Fort Knox. All right, so let me look 15 minute at it. I'd like to see it a little bigger, but it's okay now. All right, now I'm down 400 and something in this fucking account. Gosh dang you. I mean, it's tough to short. You know, it's tough to play in this area. And these are really our scalps. So, I mean, right now we can go up 149 for the 5 minute roughly. Fill that gap. We just closed the 1 minute gap. This could be the move up here. $162. Okay. So 5 minute, we've got, let me switch this over. Three minutes left on this 5 minute candle, so plenty of time to do whatever it's going to do. We got a new 15 minute out. Basically, if we get that 15 minute over 184, 185, that would probably be a long. If we come up here to 163, it might even be a better little long. I'm going to give it a shot right here. Okay. It's not that I want to go long, it's just that that's what it's given me. So right now the top of this line is about 256. I'm just going to go up here to bear target 2. Now, or bear target 1 and put my target up there. Now bear target 1, I'm sitting here talking and losing all my profit, but let's see if I can show you where bear target 1 is at 191.50. So right there. So that's what we got to get over. Up 500. I'm going to go ahead and put my stop way up here because I can't let that money go, right? I mean, I need to take that if I can. There it is. All right. So then me and my scalping mind says, okay, well, if we get back above 194, I'm going to take it long again. Now, right now, we could just be closing a gap of the 1 minute at 174 and then 158. So I want to look for that. And as we get down there, I'll end up pulling this buy stop up, especially when we get to 174 area. You know, in case we want to continue to go up, I still want to be in it. All right, I didn't get quite what I wanted. So now, unfortunately, I got to be down here. And I want to see if we can get up here. But first, we've got to navigate this gap at 174, which on the 1 minute, which I'm not happy about. I was a little too eager beaver there. Okay. So I'm back in. I think we're going to go higher. Not confirmed. We busted out above the 15 minute, which doesn't mean a lot right now, but it could mean something. I got a top of a sell zone up at 258. So, man, if we can punch up there, that would be great. But first, we got to get above this target 2, or bear target 2 right here. All right, so we punched up into 200 area. I'm now going to come up here and go just below that bear target 1 or 2. Maybe even just go to break even. Stay up there, baby. Because I want to stay with this move. I don't really want to get taken out like I just did. Damn you. What did I give up there? 91, 10 points. Okay, not bad. All right, so I'm going to go. There's still a possibility for a long here. So I'm going to put my buy order back up. And now, hopefully, successfully, I can walk it down a little better. This is the way I scout. So I look for an interest, a point of interest, which right now is 173, which we just hit in that wick, right at the bottom. I would have rather come down to about 163. So I'm going to keep my buy stop up a little high. If we can come down to 163, there's a 5 minute gap, and then also 159 is the 1 minute. So you can see this gap right here. So for the most part, I'd like to fill this in. Okay, so there's the gap on a 2-minute size. But know that we could just hit it and bounce up too. So for the most part, we finished the 1 minute, but we didn't get very big on the 5 minute. So I'd like to fill that gap in and basically take this box away. But same token, I'm in the trade. Now I just don't want it to come back and get me, which, you know, that's scalping. I'm okay with taking a loss. So if I get taken, I get taken. I respect my 10-point stop. It is what it is. And if they take me, I just say, okay, good show. Good job. They did what they were supposed to do. Take my money. All right, so now I want to be a little, I lost that one, so I want to be a little leery. But I'll take the exact same trade. Okay, so we've got a new 5 minute brewing up. No, we don't. Still got 2 minutes 38 left. All right, so I'm going to put that right there and say, well, I went up a little higher this time because I want to be in this trade. Okay. So now I just want to bust up. I need that 5 minute, this current 5 minute, to get above the other previous 5 minute at 20,201.50. If it can move above that, we'll get some legs. But it's struggling. Counter trade. I mean, you're going to get taken out. It's hard. It's not easy. You know, I'm shooting for a target about 50 points away. And the reality is, if we get a squeeze, that 50 points is nothing. It really is nothing. Come on, get over that 20,001. No. Come on, baby. Yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good. All right, so 2 or 3 unsuccessful runs, so now I'm going to wait. Again, I got to take the breakout, which I hate taking, 201.50. If we can get back above, you know, they're just, all they're doing is dropping. I mean, I can't hold for 20 points. I can always recover from 10 points. It's a lot harder to recover from 40 or 60 or 80 points. So you're going to get these wikis. Okay, so I got a gap. 5 minute gap. It looks something like this, up right there. So that's what the 5 minute gap looks like. A little bit further down is the 1 minute gap down here where this 2 minute is. Okay, so now, if it wasn't such a bad day, I would be putting a buy stop right here at 163 roughly. if it wasn't such a down day. But since we are in such a down day, I can't really, my feeling is I would rather take this short, get stopped out for the long. Right, go with the trend. The trend is still down. Oh, and we're down. Yeah. Okay, we drop below that 5-minute gap. So I'm just looking for a breakdown now. So what do I'm risking? Risking about 5 points right now. $100. $100 to make 400. Okay, we got IB, initial bounce, in 2 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to take my risk, probably take my risk away. Just go to break even. So now I should come away with at least something, $20, $10, something. All right, keep going. Let's go. Going down. Damn you. Okay, you took me out. Okay, could be just playing around. IB is going to trigger in 15 seconds. So I'm actually going to close that off. Okay, there's initial balance. Closed off. See if we can get pushed down there. Went ahead and took him off. I got 4 other accounts I'm playing with, so I need to make sure a couple of them are gonna be cool. Are we taking IB short here? If we get there, it's kind of dangerous because it's the low of the day. We're also in a big support area here. Let's see what happens. 2 minute, 2 minute. The 5 minutes still has 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. The 15 is not looking the best for a short. All the reasons to say don't take that trade. Oh, come on. Let's do it for this dream. Okay, so you could look at this and say, well, what about that? Yep, that's there. Okay, we got a 5 minute gap close at 174 roughly. Let me look at the 5 minute here. So basically, I can keep that same box and just reverse it now. There you go. So there's the 5 minute gap. You know, as we move up, I'll just, you know, move this box up. But let's see if he even can do it. And basically that was like that. So that's where you should have got short, potentially right there. Right around 157. I took it a little bit higher. Let's get rid of that. Hopefully we come down and hit that, and hopefully we get a nice little move down. But we're already down 400 points. ES is down 79. So ES, my theory on ES is we can go down 100, 110, 120, but unless it's just a bloody day, which a lot of bad data, which I don't think there's a lot of bad data. There's just not great data. So ES, you know, if it gets down to about 100 points, 110, 120. That's usually my area that it'll kind of hold at that area. That's always my thinking. So we got a good 20 to 30 points. We could still make it down. So another 200 to 300 points on NASDAQ. That's what I'm guessing. I mean, NASDAQ going down 500 to 700 points is nothing compared to, you know, years ago when it was a quarter of the price. So, Michael, you still there? Surviving?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep, surviving.
All right.
Don't like to slow it down, yeah.
No, I know, but what do you do? I mean, it's there. I'm going to take it.
If it sets up, yeah, sure.
Okay. Probably right about in a couple seconds here, maybe.
Yep, I'm sitting there.
I'll bring this up a little bit. Let me check this. So if I be this is what I need to complete these 5. We would have to drop down here to this guy. So don't know if we'll do that, but that's what I'll need. Which is what? 20,069. 3,069. Okay. We bounced, which is just making it that much more dramatic. When we sweep, if we sweep it, we'll sweep 1, 2, almost 3 lows then. Well, 3 bottoms, 3, whatever you want to call them, depending on your time frame on the 1 minute. Hey, when I give a play-by-play like that, like I was doing on the trying to take that short, is that too much info? Could you follow it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Come on, baby. Flush. Be great to get like just a 30-point fucking waterfall. Or hell, a 50. That would even be better. My bot took a short. A little premature, I think, but. Wow. That was quick. Well, that was weird. So if it took it at 50, 1850, 2850, I don't know why that took me out that quick. Oh, play 2, that's why that took me out, you sucker. I had a running or trailing 3 con. Where's that 3? There we go. Oh, that's why. There we go. Let me get rid of that. All right, see what happens. Here's the 5 minute. We've pushed back over. A nice little potential doji reversal candle on the 5 minute. So got to acknowledge that. I think the next short, if I'm going to go short, it's going to have to be down here. 15 minute. What's a 15 look like? Well, 15 still got 3 more minutes, 3.5, 3 minutes 40 seconds to go. I'm going to set back up for one. Yeah, I had the wrong ATM setup. That's why mine failed so quickly. All right. All right, let's go to the 2 minute. There we go. Get rid of this, get rid of that. I'll leave that there. All right, try it again. See what happens. Hopefully I can handle it. But we're getting tired down here. Yeah. Son of a gun. Okay. ES is down 83 now. YM is down, Dow's down 360, 370, and we're down 413 or so. I like to know those numbers. I don't know if that play is going to work today. Probably just too far. Yep. All right, blew that eval, but I gave it there for sacrifice. So I done sacrificed him. I think he's done. Pretty sure he's done. Yeah, he's done. Come on back down. Come on. Keep going. Oh, come on back down, baby. I'm playing the account, sorry. I'm not showing it. Come on down. I want it to come down here to 20,006. What is that? 68. I'm at 71, 75. Let me switch my account over. Come on, baby, a little bit farther. Come. You can do it. 10 more points. More points. All right, so we hit the bottom of that support area. Just about, I might even have this drawn wrong, so that's a potential. I just need it to come down to here. Actually, which is about 50 points off of IB. Oh yeah, there we go. Come on. All right, so this is the 5-minute chart. I don't have IB on here. We go to a 15-minute real quick. damn it. There we go, just about there. A little bit farther. It should take it out. Well, that's taking that out. Initial balance. And IB extension 1. Let me turn that on. Find out where the IB 1.5 is. And it looks like, oh, right down here. It's 20,000. Wow. Okay. So I'm sitting at 47 on my other account. I'm thinking I'm going to bring it to 20,000. Okay, we're going to hit our 50-point mark at 69. Right there at the top. I'm protecting profits. I'm even willing to go ahead and get out of this trade just because. On cue. Just about on cue. Man, I hate it when I'm right. Okay, so now we get a little move back. So that was a great target. The low at 70.25 and I was up at 71. Beautiful. Caribou, good morning. What do you mean, what time frame? What is time frame? All the time frames are right up here on the thing. If you can't see them, this is a 15-minute chart here. And I'm going to switch back to a 5-minute. Oops. There's the 5-minute chart. Okay, I can get rid of this. I'll get rid of this. Get rid of this box. Again, that's a nice little thing to do, is to put, like, you're up and you're low when you're fighting somewhere in here. You can put this big thing in a box, and whichever side you come out. Now, it'd be nice, you know, in my perfect world, I would like to see a move back up before coming down, if we're going to continue down. But that's in the perfect world. I don't know if we're going to be perfect today. We're down 447. ES is now down 90. Still got another 20 points it can go down. 20 to 30. And still be within a reasonable range. And not a scared, oh, everybody's crashing, we're you know, world's coming to an end, everything else. All right, that was beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so I always like to look at these and say, I don't think we're going to reverse, but I'm just saying, potential little reversal candle. You just got to keep an eye on them. Whenever I see them, you know, even that guy, or that guy not so much. But this guy definitely. You know, I'm not bullish. I don't want to be bullish, but I just want to take what the market's going to give me. Okay, 2-minute chart. I'm going to a 2-minute chart now. Okay, This was a good trend line. If you'd taken it, you could have taken the short right there on down, just like this guy. Little gap there. So what I would like to see is a move back up, like I said before, a move back up here and to retest the IB, initial balance. Okay, we've got a 5-minute sell gap, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Right here. Okay, so this is a 2-minute chart, 2-minute candles. You know, you could do something like this. See if you can break above. But again, you're breaking above into a 5-minute sell gap. So if I go to a 5-minute chart, right, there's your gap. That guy to this guy. So you can see him, he's red. You can barely see him in there. Okay, these gold areas are support that I had from way back wherever. In fact, you're not going to see them. They're so far back. So this one played out perfectly. That's what I was playing for. I always look for like moves like this. So we came down, we held support, we moved back up to bear target 2 at 191, which is where I said I originally wanted to get short and missed it two times. But then we ended up falling down. I mean, you could have played this so many different ways. You could have taken that short there. You just came back up and retested, so you'd have had to hold on a little bit. And again, not that I'm going to get long. I'm not looking for longs, but I just look to see what the chart's going to give me. If it'll give me a 50 to 100 point push up, I'll take it. Okay, so let's go back to a 2-minute. Wish there was a way I could organize those. And, you know, looking at this, you know, I got to look at something like that. I got the same thing on a 1-minute chart. I just put it up there. That's why I said, oh, I better look at the 2-minute because my 1-minute just broke down. So for this one, what I would do for me, again, not giving any kind of financial advice or anything. You know, you can see we respected this bottom support area. So if I'm going to take a short, I'm not taking a short unless we break down below 78. So my short would have to be somewhere in there. But right now it's holding. So we could just be going up here to fill the gap, but that's 112. You know, that's only about 12 points. So to me, it's not really worth it. There's more risk to the downside, right? So we're getting pretty frisky here. We're flipping around, flopping, pushing down. They're buying, selling at the bid. I mean, so it's just it's a nasty time, tough time to go short. So I got to expect. I have this. Oops. Oh, so I'm going to get rid of that. I only want one because this would just be a scalp, and I'm risking $200, and I'm going to risk it. I'm going to say, okay, I accept that. $200 to make 400. I think that's what I'm shooting for. I mean, that's a tough short. There's no doubt about it. It's not for the squeamish, and it's not for if you can't accept the 10-point stop, right? I accept the 10-point stop. I went into this knowing I could lose 200. I'm okay with it. Do I like it? No. Am I accepting it? Sure, absolutely. Jason Melville. There we go. Taken now. Oh, nope, not yet. Probably going to. Yep. Sucker fish. Not by much either. All right, I'm going to jump back in. I still like it to the downside. We can go farther. All right. Wow. Okay, so it's getting pretty squirrely for me. It means they could pump this up 50 points to the upside, just so like they could take it 50 points to the downside. So I'm gonna reduce my risk. If we get to 400, I might even take it. I'll just keep walking it down. Come on, give me 4. Give me 400. Give me 400. I got 300. I need 51. Actually, listen to that. Nope, took me out. Oh. Oh, you good job, you. That's my, what do you call it? Replicanto. That was actually the first one, or second one that's missed today. So I'm not real happy about that. But you're shorting into support. I knew that going in. I took what I could get. Time to get out of that guy. Oh. Okay. Well, trying to take out the lows. All right, so I'm going to get rid of this guy. He held support. Actually, it held pretty well up here too, right? Look at that. Bam. Held pretty good. Came down, held. We just busted through it. Came back and retested it once. Tried for a second time. We're just too weak. We can't even get up that high. I can't short now just because I don't have much room in here. I don't have any room for 54. You know, yeah, that's 10 points, but it's not worth it. 10 points for 10 points. 10 point stop. Yeah, no thanks. Oh, my bar timer here. All right, there's the bottom. Little reaction. Not a decent reaction, actually. But down we go. All right, ES is at 98 now. Moving on down. Suckers. Oh, that's right. Down here. All right, there's go. Breaking across that trend line. And that bottom support area held that we put in this morning. Yep, that's what I'm doing. All right, 1 minute weighted moving average is up there at 147. Okay, we're coming up into this 5 minute sell gap. Again, a perfect world for me. Well, you're not going to see it on this chart. Let's go to a 5 minute and I can show you. Would be to come back. Why did I take that? All right, this is my bot took a trade. I didn't even have a chance to do anything. It went ahead and did it itself. I might have to get rid of that. I'm not sure why it closed that. I'm going to turn trailing off so it doesn't trail. So we came up to the top of that sell gap, just like it's supposed to do, and we rejected. I'm going to let my bot take one more. See if we can get 15 here. Or 10. Yeah, 15. The actual stop was 15 points, so down at 80. Should just let that play out. But this, anyway, this was a 5 minute sell gap. I think we still go up there. Huh. That was so quick. Oh, yeah. Huh. All right, we had a big delta, man. Delta went 28.12 down to 1,500 minus. So that was a big buying spurt right there. Okay, let's see if we can close a 5 minute gap down at 88, 89, somewhere in there. We got down to 91. I'd like to go a little bit further down here. Take a long. So let's say right about here. Ooh, gonna be a tough long. Oh man, we went right up to IB. Look at that. I was so fast I couldn't get it. Son of a gun. Did you catch that, Michael? That was too fast.
No, I mean, and I saw it happening, but unless you were sitting there, you probably weren't going to get it.
Yeah. Gosh darn it. Where could we go? Well, I'll tell you where we could go. 15-minute chart will tell us to come down here and sit there at 19,994. All right, see if we can get an 80-pointer here. What do you think about that? I don't know if I can do it. 15-minute chart here. I mean, I also don't want to give money away, but so I will put a stop right there. And I'll go down to a 5-minute chart. Here, let me put a line down here. I might get taken out while I'm doing this, but okay. All right. So let's go to a 5-minute. I like the 5-minute. I used to trade the 5-minute exclusively. All right, this is IB 1.5. That potentially could be a target. So I'm going to sit down there and see if I can get it. Right here, my bot would have taken, but I'm already in a trade and I'm using this account, at 20,064.75. It would have went short. 2 contracts. First target, 20,052. Let's see how this plays out. This would have been my bot entry right here. And he would have taken there. Oops. Let me trend status. No need to see that crap. Let's see if it takes it. See if it can hit it. All right, what's that? 51 and 42. Now, because I was already in a trade using this account, he did not take it. Here, I'll just put a line over there. That way I don't have to have 2 charts up. Okay, so why did I take this trade? I took this trade because we came up here and hit IB, or got pretty darn close to it. I couldn't react that fast enough. In fact, my bot on a previous order could have went in at 96, but the timeline was 51 seconds, so 10 seconds. So 0751. I mean, it was so fast. I don't think my bot even put the order in and put target 1 there before it already hit target 1 and then retreated. All right, so this is a 5-minute candle. I'm looking for a breakdown here. Obviously, we came below here. We didn't take out the low, which kind of bothers me a little bit. Still got 3 minutes, so they can still play some games here. So the 1 minute, which this is kind of a drag, on the 1 minute chart, there's a 1 minute gap. And I like to play 1 minute and 5 minute gaps. But there's a 1 minute gap all the way up there, which it could come up and grab. Take me out and still come down to its target. But I like it to come down. Let's see if I can get 51 here. Come on, baby. Let's get 51, 20,051, and then 20,041. There you go. Yeah. Came up and got me. Wow. How was that? I'm going to turn my bot off. He just took that trade. It's not what I wanted. There we go. That's the thing. When you put on Mon Auto, they'll take the trade. All right, there's that 1 minute gap we filled, took it out. Acting as a little bit of support now. Let me go back to a 2 minute. You can see how we're kind of like making a big bowl, right? Okay, we're back in that 5-minute sell gap. 212.75. Even though we pierced it, it's still there. I usually delete them once they get pierced. Okay, we're back up of 20,100, back up above it. Let's see if we can get some people closing their shorts and get a little squeeze going. All right, had some good shorts coming down, and hopefully we can get a good long here going up. Come on, baby. Got to watch this 1 minute weighted moving average, as well as bottom of IB. So I'll go into a little bit of protect mode here. $10 points, 97 to 07. I'll try to lock that in if I can, if we can get above IB. So I'll try to lock in 200 at least. No. Okay, we're going to try to get above 1750. Okay. Right now, everything is pointed down. So my 2, 3, 5 minute, 15, and 60 is all crossed to the downside. The 8 EMA is below the 18 EMA. So definitely a counter trend. So I'm going to probably try to lock, might as well lock something in. I wanted 07. Something better than nothing, honey. Okay, this 2 minute, I just put a little trend line on the 1 minute, something like that. That 5 minute sell gap held so far. Now we're at the bottom of it right now. That's it right there. Okay. Potential short. I mean, everything's pointed down, so I only look for a long for a squeeze. Okay, I'm going to watch the 5 minute here. Brand new 5 minute. 15's looking pretty greenish. If we can get above 118.75. Problem is we got a little resistance at 134. But if we can get above 118, could get exciting. We have 117, which on my 1 minute, which is a little better 1 minute weighted moving average. It shows up at 121. Michael, is that what you have?
Yeah, for 1 minute.
Yep.
121. Yeah,
Yep.
120.
Okay. So this one's off a little bit. 117 for the 5. Oh, it's on the 2 minute. I've tried it at different places. I think 117 puts it up to 118. That's a little bit closer. It's, you know, it goes out in decimal. I can't get into decimal in this. There's
Yeah,
120.
63 is what I use the five. Yeah.
Once you use 163. How much? 163?
Yeah, if I got it at 2 minute, I'll use 63.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's about as close as I can get. All right, we're still in that sell gap, so not much to do here. There's a potential short below that, which we're hitting it now at 96. And you got to go with the trend, even though I think we could potentially start looking for a bounce area. I'll just go into, well, I'm not going to have time to go to protect mode. Okay, good takeout. That's where I wanted to be, right about there. Okay, you got 1:30 on the 5 minute. As long as we stay below this 5 minute sell gap, I mean, we can go lower still. What are we down to? 90 points on ES. We're down 90. 435, 436, 8 on NASDAQ. YM, 429. Seems to be holding somewhere in there. This will probably be my, well, it's not my last trade probably, but we're getting to a point now where we're just kind of just going sideways and I'm just going to get jerked around, so I need to stop. They're evals, so I'm not really worried about them, but don't want to pick up bad habits either. What time is it? Yep, 8:30. 11:30. Come on, baby. One more move down for me. Sweeten the deal with like 800 bucks. Come on. I think we could go up. That'll be enough of that. So you can see we just kind of almost creating, not a bowl, but pretty close to it, right? Man, I still want to take this short, but I think these are just suckering me. All right, one more try. One more chance. Come on, give me 56. Let's break. Let me go over here. Need that 5 minute to break down. There we go. Keep going. All right, got it broke down to the 5 minute. The 15's got quite a bit of ways to go. We'd have to go for a new low. It's 13 minutes left. It could do it. Okay, 93 to 56. Wouldn't be quite 40 points. It'd be close. Come on, baby. Make the move. You can move all the way back up to 88 for a gap fill. You don't want that, but it can do it. Come on, let's go. Let's give me 56. What's the low? 52? All right, still 2 minutes left on this 5 minute. Since I'm playing eval, I don't want to give up 300. I think on this account my drawdown's getting close, even though it's still up. Oh, come on. Oops. Oops. Tried to drop my stop down at 75 and missed it. Come on. Keep going. There we go. Come on, give us 56. Give us 56. There you go. All right, 66 then. How about that? I'll take 66. Come on. Let's go down. Oh, come on. A little bit more. Almost coming to a stop. All right. Took what I could get. Came right to the top of that area there. I'm going to risk like, let's see, 67. See if I can make 200. Nope. All right, so if I put my fibs on, oh, where am I at? Probably right here. We're hitting the 78.6. I think that's why we're kind of holding up here. But looks like lower's still in line. Okay, display the 15-minute. So you can see why we got the 15 minutes needs to make a new low. For us to close up in here, it doesn't mean it's not much, right? It's almost an inside candle. Oh, I didn't make it. Come on, 5 minutes, do something. I think when we started, let me go to the hour chart. I think when we started, I talked about coming down here to 20,000. To 20,000 or 1993 was my original thought. My first thought was I think 20,040, and then maybe even as far as down here. So let's get rid of this, even though I think that was still good support. But this is a 4-hour, 240-minute buy gap. And then this is the hour buy gap. So if we come down and hit it, which looks like we already did at 53, for us to come back and get down to the middle at 39 is not out of the realm. So I'll put my, just move my target down to 40. You know, could we bust all the way through and come all the way down to the bottom? Well, if I look to the left of me, we tagged it right. No, we didn't. We missed it. So this is potentially a bounce area right here, right where we're holding. And that's why we're kind of just been going sideways. So this is a potential bounce area. I still think we can come down to the middle here at 39, 39.75 roughly. The middle is, yeah, close enough, 40. So that's my 2 cents. Because this hasn't been hit yet. So this would be a logical target area for a bounce and to move on. You know, even if it's a lower high, doesn't matter. It did its job, came down, we tested it, If there's anybody who wanted to buy, they could buy. And then we have this area down here, which has all been punctured, all older 4-hour buy gaps. So if we crush through this one, well, then it gets a little scarier because there's not much to hold it up down here. Hopefully that made sense to you. Okay, we're hitting the bottom of that support. Okay, we're busting through this time. Okay, I'm going to keep moving my guy down, even though 2040 is my area. So 63, 53 would be 10 points. Like an environment like this, it's easy to take the short. It's easy to get in the money, right? But the hard part is staying in the money, or staying so you don't get taken out by these wicks or these little moves up, right? That's the trick. You know, especially with these evaluation accounts, it's hard because you get that drawdown start to build up. If you get out there 20, 30 points and it reverses, then it doesn't give you a lot of room left. Like here, like what I'm doing right now to myself. Just like that. That's where I wanted to go. Okay, we got to move up to a sell gap, and that would be the area. It's been tested. I wouldn't be surprised if we make it to the top, around 86, if we can get up there. The 5 minute. Yep, that is the 5 minute. Okay. Yoko. Okay, 2 minute. I'm doing okay. Having fun. I always like big days, big down days like this. They just offer trade after trade. You can see we held the top of that support, or that support area. So that was a nice little test, retest. Came down, tested the bottom again. Tested the top. See if we can do a breakthrough. That's what I wanted here. All right, you come down. I wanted it to hold, and it didn't. It took it right up. But then we held again. Same thing. But we went up a little bit lower. Didn't quite make another higher high. Yeah. So now you would expect this to break down here. I would. No guarantees. I'll just sit down there at 41 and see if it'll take it. Got close. Didn't take me. What did we get to? 42? Come on, baby. A little bit more. You got to be careful here because I could have been off a little bit, and that could be the bounce area. What chart was that? 15-minute chart? Oh, the hour chart. Yeah, see that? All right, we just hit it. If we fail that, that's a whole nother story. Oh, took me out. Got a little too close. Good. How are you doing, Coco? Are you making money? Nice. Minute. 1 hour. We're trying to hold that area. Let me... Well, this was my projected target. I think it was right in here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It just gets a little squirrely now. smaller profits, not as big as moves, a lot of retracements. All right, the bottom of that hour gap just got hit. Oh, that's right, I got IB down here. That's where our target was. Damn it. I'm going to try this. I'm going to go to, there you go. Two to one. Looks like a 2 to 1. Maybe a little bit more than that. Oh. $25, I'd have to be. Ooh. Nobody likes to short in the hole. All right, 1 minute just filled, 5 minutes filled. Let's go back down now. $25. Oh, come on, don't come up and get me. Let's see, what do I need to be up to? 47. Yeah. Time to go. Let's see, what was that account? What was that? Yeah. Down 25 on that one. All right. Good enough. We're probably going to get maybe a potential move up. This is where the support was that I had. We hit that. you know, be interesting to see how this 15-minute candle closes. If we close above this this area, I did think we were going to come down to 19,092, the 1.5, which is a lot of times a target once we hit through IB. We could still get there. Not saying we're not, but I'm good today. I made some money. That's all that counts. Hopefully you guys are making money. So I'm glad to see some people have some restraint. I'm trying to control my restraint. So my goal every day was to come till noon, because noon then, you know, we could get different algos. Maybe we get a move up, get a short squeeze, who knows, and then come back later today. So I'm just done. I'm tired. So okay, you guys have a good weekend. Or actually, I'll be here tomorrow. What am I saying? Today's Halloween, so be safe. And tomorrow's Friday, and we got non-farm payrolls, I believe. All right, see you.
Riding the lightning of a million screens, chasing futures in the markets unseen. Price action whispers, Fibonacci screams, gonna make money, no tilted dreams. Clicking and scrolling every ticking line, charts unfolding like a poet's rhyme. NASDAQ futures, don't waste my time. Green candles rising, let's climb, let's climb. On the edge of glory, trading in the night. Every candle tells a story, money's tight. No fear, no tilt, just the thrill of the fight. Price action, rule book, Fibonacci might. Sweating each second in the digital glow. Markets wild, riding highs, riding lows. Futures unfolding like a thunderstorm show. Let that profit rain, let me feel it flow. NASDAQ dreamers don't give up, no way. Price charts got us every single day. Money on the line, no time to play. Fibonacci's wisdom show us the way.